Hey everyone, my name is Jerimiah Mayle, and welcome back to a farming sim video. Today we are going to be resuming what we did in the previous episode, and also trying to remember what I did in the last episode. Although I am recording this all in the same day, I've been taking breaks, and you guys already know I have the worst memory you can imagine. But I do have good news, is the field that refused to actually plant or grow has officially grown. As you can see right there, we have collected it. Now we are about to sell our canola. The first thing I want to do is I want to actually start getting rid of those trees over there. Although that won't be finished in this video, it is something that would be nice to get started at least. And while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and have my sower get started over here. Then I have to move my weeder over to field 19 because I don't think I have weeded that field yet. So you know, of course, just so I can get as much profit as possible, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now let's open this up. Also, as you can see over there, those are some grass bales. I decided to cut the grass. And now we have a few bales, but I need to get something with a front loader attacher so I can get a bucket and I can pick up all the grass that is left over. I just want to make it look just a little bit more cleaner. I mean, it's not bad if we don't, but but if I have the option to make my areas look cleaner, then I will make my areas look cleaner. So as you can tell, we have some bales, not a whole lot, not a lot at all by any means, but it is better than nothing. The grass is already growing back slowly, but it's gonna take it. I'd say about until tomorrow for more grass bales, or for more grass to grow. My intention wasn't to use this area do grass. I just wanted to see how many we could get. And we got a fair amount. 1, 2, 3, 4? I think that is. 4 is not too bad. I mean, especially since I didn't put down any fertilizer. No, 5. But like, maybe I could dedicate a field to it. And I don't know if there's a difference between wild grass and field grass. Because if there is a difference and I get more grass when I do field grass, then I'll be happy to do only field grass. but if there's not much of a difference, then I'll go ahead and just mow all the grass across my farm. Because I have my wither over here. We have a wither which I think we are leasing. I'm not exactly sure. How do I check my leased items? I can't check them. Oh, leased items right there. Okay, we are leasing our baler, our wither and a plow. And that's mostly just because we don't have enough funding for it. Now, as you can see here, we have a field, and it's saving. I swear, every time I record, it starts saving. Okay, so as you can see right here, our job is complete, as you can tell. But if I continue collecting the crop, and if I dump it into the trailer, I can still sell it. But I think I have to, or I mean, I don't have to, but if I want to get money from it, I think I have to actually hit the collect as I am tipping it into the grain place, wherever that may be at the time. And it's actually nearby. It is the central grain elevator. Now, do I get the money for it, or is it as soon as I hit collect my money, then will I get the money for the leftover grain? Honestly, I don't know. But I can tell you though that I think I get more money from the harvest that I am getting from this person's field than I am from the actual job that they hired me to do. You know, there's no way for us to find out until we go out and try it. So let's go ahead and go over here, and I'll go ahead and start selling it. If I don't get income from it, when I'm under the lease and under the mission, then I'll go ahead and collect my money. Then I'll get money from my job and maybe money from harvest. Here we go. All right, as that's dumping into there, let me get in here. I mean, this isn't a whole lot. I could have actually done a lot more. I could have manipulated the field, and I could have had a full tipper full for just for myself. But right now, I think this will do fine for testing purposes. I know it's going to work. It's just I don't know the specific way it's done to make it work. Okay, so we should get about $10,000, maybe 15, if the price for this for the central grain is above average. Now, if it's canola or something, I could have made a lot of money, but you know, it is not canola, so. All right, let's roll up in here. Oops, came in too fast. All right. Now, let's go ahead and start dumping. Now. Okay, look. As you can see up there, my money is going up. But, look, it's not my grain. There we go. We got $15,000 from someone else's grain. And when I hit collect, I also get the money from the mission. So the harvesting jobs are definitely the jobs to do. Now is this right? Probably not. But it is a great way to make some money. Because essentially it's almost doubling your money. And in some cases it is doubling your money. Best price for canola is at the central grain elevator. Okay, so let me go ahead and get up here and start selling. Our farm's looking pretty good, to be honest with you. Oh, wait. Before I go, let me start sowing that field, because nothing's going to grow if nothing is planted. You only reap what you sow. And if you don't have anything sowed, then there's nothing to reap. So there's nothing to get. To be honest, I really like this farm now, and I'm actually becoming really attached to it. And that's essentially just because I've kind of turned it into my own thing. At first, it looked kind of messy, and the fields were small. Now, the fields are a decent size, really. The fields are now becoming a decent size, as you can tell by here, and they're going to continue to grow. And plus, I can place down anything I want, and if I wanted to, I could, like, you know, flatten out in an area. Like, so I'm basically turning this into, not exactly my dream farm, because I can't get rid of this, but I am turning it into something I like. And really, I like that about this game. That is the biggest thing I enjoy about this game, is the fact that I can change things. I can sell the land, and I can sell fields. Why, in the previous game, once you bought it, you bought it. So if you never used it, then, you know, obviously, you couldn't sell it. In this game, you can, and you can buy land. Like, actual land itself. Which, in a sense, makes things harder, because, you know, you can't cheat and go over and chop down the trees and buy the sawmill. But you can buy the land and do it like that. I always go too early. I always miss the trail. Oh my god, that is a huge pit. Why is that there? Oh my god. I almost just put myself into a huge hole. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. To be honest with you, there's a lot of things in the previous FS game I didn't do. And I kind of wish I did, but also, these are the farming simulator games, so there shouldn't exactly be much changes to the gameplay overall. So if I still wanted to do cows, I could do cows. I mean, I'm guessing it'd be more difficult, just because they would add more realism, or more things that seem to be realistic. But still, it is FS, so, if I was to do cows now and do cows before, it's still always going to be relatively about the same. And yes, I will be doing cows soon. I don't know how soon, because it just depends on how much I do off camera. For example, I haven't done much off camera apart from Field 8, and that's just because that's a huge field. But maybe in the next episode, I might have skipped a few years, and I might have gotten some equipment, or bought equipment instead of leasing it. Okay, they ain't too bad money. And the air vent is on. Okay, guys, so to be honest, firstly, with the huge inflation of farming simulator videos on my channel, I just want to say I actually enjoy playing this game. So, I mean, if there's another game you want me to try, let me know, just because the only reason why I'm playing this is because I like it and I have no other games to play. Of course, I could play other games if I wanted to. It's just, why would I play a game for a channel if I didn't like it? I once heard this quote. I feel bad because I can't even remember who it's from. But create content you would want to watch, because then you will attract people like you who like your content. And really, I do agree with that. And really, I don't really like it when people are playing a game that they seem to not enjoy. Now, if you really enjoy it, then of course go ahead and play it, because then you might have a specialties in that game, or like you might be able to have the leg up in that game because you can tell people things about that game that no one else would know, because maybe other people don't play the game as much. I would like to figure out why our guy doesn't like to... Like, our guy is weird about this one area. Just this area, that's it. He goes over this far and backs up and does the rest of the field fine. I don't understand it, but we'll keep fixing it every time. We'll fix it every time. It's fine. Alright, but anyway, yeah. So, like, if you want me to try other games, go ahead and let me know so I can try them. Because, like I said, I don't have any games right now on my list. I mean, I might have one or two, but like, I don't know what to do in those games. For example, what's it called? Flame and the Flood. Flame and the Flood is a great game. I like it, but it's just I don't know what to do in there, because after I die, it tends to get very, very repetitive. Now, if let's say I had an objective, or if, let's say I had a goal, maybe go this far and not die, or if I was actually good at games, then maybe then I would continue to record it. But I mean, I kind of suck at games, and when you suck at games, especially with games that don't have save points, like, I mean, yes, Flame in the Flood has save points, but it's like, they push you really far back. Like, it's those kinds of games that are my arch enemy, just because they're my enemy, because I don't have time. I mean, I have time, it's just more of I don't want to keep recording the same thing over and over. So maybe one day I can dedicate, not the whole day, but like, a few hours to the game, then record, or then, like, cut out the parts where I die, or I have to repeat things. Maybe stuff like that. Because that's not a bad idea. Now, there's another game, it's called, This Is the Police, and that one, Jacksepticeye played, but I don't know how you guys how you guys would like that. Mostly because that game is like you are controlling police and how they respond to stuff, over a map, and that's, I mean, it's a commentary game, of course, but I feel like that's more of like, if you wanted to just lay back and listen or something. Heard there's a game called Turmoil. I've seen it before, and I really liked it, because it's more of a, like, simulation game, or like it's something that's relaxing. It's a strategy game. and it's basically you are a oil tycoon from the 1890s, and you are getting oil, as oil tycoons back in that time did, and your objective is to get so much stocks in a city, so you can own it. And it's like, well, I don't know how I would be able to do commentary on that. Like, I mean, I would play it in my own time, most certainly. But, like, I don't know if it would be good enough to even put it on the channel. But people have done it before, so I might try it. So, like, there's so many different games and possibilities I could, there are so many different things I could do and try. And I'm thinking of, like, maybe taking some risks and playing, not exactly popular games, but, like, games that I think are good. This field is weird. I swear this field's cursed or something. But either way, okay. But it's like, I might try different games, different styles of games. I might even try like a face cam kind of thing. I don't know how I'd do that, because I got a big TV here, so I can actually see the screen. So I don't know how I would put the camera without it blocking my vision. But anyway, I want to try different styles because I want to actually try and take the channel serious. It's just more of a, I don't know where to start on taking my channel seriously. I just know to hit record and edit videos. That's about it. Now, of course, like, they have those videos on YouTube and stuff of like, here's how you start your channel, here's how you do this. But I don't want to copy someone, and I don't want to, like, I've noticed the majority of those videos aren't really, like, for gaming channels. And they're like, here, you need to do this exact way. But I don't think that would be my style. Like, the flashy, like, blue, green, yellow, thumbnails. I don't know, just something about it just doesn't make me, and it doesn't feel like me. Okay, so, we have nothing to do right now. I tried to get a front loader attachment to my tractors, but you can't do that. All the tractors I bought don't have a front loader attacher, which actually really sucks, because, like, all the ones I needed, or, like, all the tractors I have, none of them have a front loader attaching ability. And if they did, of course, I would have bought it the first time around. So, that kind of sucks. I've never been down this way. What is this? Oh? Hey, this is a reference to FS17. There used to be, some arcade games out in the middle of the woods. They were all broken up and everything. And I'm guessing that's a reference to that. Now, nothing in there. Some looks to be dead grass. Hey, here's our farm. Like a very, like, really odd angle, but, like, there's absolutely nothing here. Hey, right here would actually be a nice place for another field. I think it's really bad that I'm looking at spots and thinking, hey, that'd be a nice field. But, I mean, I guess that's the life of a farmer. He's trying to be cheap. Okay, the water's actually pushing me down. Where the barrier is. Yeah, the barrier, it's trying to push me down. Okay, I guess I can't go up there, fine. I won't. Okay, I guess I'm at the edge of the map. No? Maybe? Guess not. I guess I am reaching the edge of the field. Okay. Or, the field. Map. Okay, well, this is as far as I can go. Well, pretty cool. I like that. And I'm stuck. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll go ahead and, make sure everything's good. Now, let me go over and start start working on trees. The first thing I want to do is cut them down. Then I might get a trailer, a what would the proper name be? I think it's just a trailer. I'm going to get a trailer without the walls, so I can start putting like long pieces of wood on them. Because since these are the thin, narrow trees, I can cut long pieces out of them and put them in like in stacks. So I might as well start doing. I might as well start doing that now. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to cut down the trees first. I'm not going to actually do anything about the like cutting the trees up in pieces and putting them inside a tipper or anything. I'll worry about that after I have all the trees down. Then, of course, I will get rid of the stumps, because you can't put a field where stumps are. Let me just cut this down just because it's here. And because we can. Unless if it's not on my property. Okay, it is on our property. It's just being done. Okay, there we go. Then I will cut the grass here, actually. And the reason behind that is because, although, you know, a cutting grass that isn't on the field isn't exactly, like, I don't have to, but I feel like there's at least a little bit of money in cutting the grass. I can convert them into bales, then, you know, use it. Then after I cut it in the grass, then I'll actually start doing the proper work to make it a field. I don't exactly know how far I'm going to go, but I mean I know I'm going to go pretty far out. So I might as well just cut down all the trees in the area. Well, that affect the field long-wise. So, you know, like basically all these trees. But nothing, you know, far over there, because I ain't gonna have my field that far. I have trouble with these trees. I don't know why. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I actually picked that tree up. Oh my god. I can actually pick up a tree. Jesus. Am I that strong, or is that tree just that light? I mean, these trees aren't even that thick. And I'm guessing these trees would get thicker if I was to actually not chop these trees down for a while. But since I'm cutting them down now, and I've only started the map not too long ago, then obviously they wouldn't have had time to grow. I'm not sure though. I don't know much about forestry. I just know I can chop down trees, and I know I can sell the wood. I've never done it on an industrial level. But I do know that these kinds of trees are the perfect ones to have, like for the Scorpion Kings and stuff. Oh my god. Oh, that one's on that tree. So I basically just made a huge arch, a tree arch, a trarch. Okay. Now, this don't look too bad. I mean, apart from all the trees everywhere, but I mean, it's not bad, not that bad at all. All right, there we go. Much better. Now, of course, I don't want to be doing this on camera. You guys have already heard me say this about a dozen times. I don't plan on doing tree cutting on video. Maybe a little bit, but never a whole lot of tree cutting. Because you guys have already seen it, and the air just went off, so great. Good. Like, I don't want to show you too much of the same thing over and over. I want to always continue and try different things when I record farming sim videos, but sometimes, you know, just going back to some of the things I've already done is good, so you know I know how to do it still. What is wrong with this tree? It's like, if I'm up here, I can cut it down, but if I'm down here, they just won't let me cut it. Let me cut you up. Because look, like, this tree is definitely not even grounded yet. You see? It's like, this tree shouldn't even be standing. Okay, this is as close as I can get, so. Alright, well, there we go. We cleared out all the trees within the field's range. Now we just have to remove them. And some of these trees are going to be harder than others. The long ones aren't going to be too bad, but the ones that are like, you know, like the oak trees and stuff are going to be awful to get rid of. See, like that right there? Now this is perfect. I just got to cut it up in pieces that are easy for me to transport. Too heavy. Dang it. I always make the I always cut these wrong, so it's too heavy just by a hair. I usually base how heavy it is based off of, well, firstly, whether I can pick it up or not, and how far can I throw it. Because if I can barely throw it, then it's pretty heavy. If I can throw it far, then it's not even that heavy. And let's hope that this is, like, decent sizes, because I don't want to come back through here and have to cut all these in half. That's going to be really disappointing. I think I've... Nope. Good. Not even that heavy. Not even that heavy. Not even that heavy. Not even that heavy. Okay. We are perfectly fine then. Alright, perfectly fine. Then this one should be able to be picked up. There we go. Now, see, it's these kinds of trees that are going to be annoying to cut up, because they have all weird different shapes and different parts and stuff. It's like, it doesn't matter. Now, I can just pick this tree up. Nope. Okay, good to know. Alright, I'll go ahead and start with the base. And yoink. Pick up. And I'll just toss it right here. Okay. There's a lot of bushes here. None of this is even tree, is it? And that's why I don't like the bushes in this game. There's too many of them. Way too many of them. Oof. And you can't get rid of them without modifying the terrain, and I can't modify the terrain. There's objects like trees here. Especially cut down trees. I just threw a log into the bushes and I can't find it. Dang it. Or did I throw it far enough? I don't know. All I know is I see tree and I don't like it. Okay, now this part of the tree is perfectly fine to be able to be transported or carried. So let's chop all the wood off, or all the branches. There we go. Perfectly good tree. Now let's do that with this. Now, now really, I should be more than capable of just putting this inside a tipper. I don't even think I should even get or rent a trailer to carry all the logs in, when I should just toss it into the tipper, you know, and save the money. I do like the idea of chopping down all these trees, mostly because I don't have to stress out about... Come on, don't move on me. Mostly because I don't have to worry about, or I can get money from these trees. So, not only am I making money from, you know, not only will I be making more money from the fields, you know, and the more field I add onto this, but I'll also be making money from the wood I am getting from this area, you know, where I'm going to be soon putting the new field. So, you know, I don't really see a loss to chopping down the trees. At least I'm making money. I'm making money either way. Then I'm also going to be making money because of the grass. Now that won't be too much, but that will still be some money. And I know it sounds like I'm only caring about money, but it's a farming simulator game and there's nothing else to do but make money. So, shut up. Your guy definitely holds the log a lot harder. So I can run with it and stuff, while before you couldn't do that. Like, before, you would just drop it by walking 2 feet. At least in this one, he has a better grip. and it can get clipped on stuff and it won't fall out of your hand. Okay, well, there we go. Now, that's plenty of wood, but of course, we chopped down all the trees, so we have to collect all the wood. So, you know what? I might as well go ahead and finish this off camera, because you guys pretty much get the point. I guess there's nothing else to do in the video. I mean, of course, you know, I want to expand out Field 19, but I can't expand out Field 19 if there's trees in the way. And, you know, those trees are going to be the same thing as that. It's just, you know, easier to see these ones. And these ones will actually take longer because I have to cut down every single branch individually. So, anyway, I might as well end the video here. Hopefully by the next video, I would have cheated myself in more money by helping people harvest. You know, neglecting neglecting their grain for my own purposes. So anyway, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that and make some decent money because it's not a bad idea. So I want to say thanks for watching this video. My name is Jerimiah Mayle. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it for you watching, and I will see you guys all later. And I'll go ahead and start cheating this guy money by doing this. There we go. I mean, I'm not cheating. In my defense, I am not cheating him money. I'm technically not cheating him money. If he says I can, or like, obviously, if I wasn't able to sell it, then obviously I wouldn't. Then the game developers wouldn't have allowed it in here. I'm just trying to defend my bad and moral compass. I'm sorry.